Agati na chitab Kolenjin eno itugule legeren ketesioni boroindo ne inegen ne atachinin logoiwekab emet en koindo chekakitetuna kainenyun ko Daisy Lang'ata. Ngetaunen logoiwek chetinyegei ak somanet ole kakokimit sirindet en ministry nebo somanet en emoni Julius Bitoko kole kokon serikalit nebo emoni kakwautik chebo kosulda somanet nebo senior secondary choton ko kipsomaninik chebo gradit nebo 10 kobun kayaptaet nebo kitabusiek kiyomotin koityi sukulisiek tugul chebo emoni ak kora katyaktaet nebo chepkondok kitoreti sukulisiek choton ko capitation fees en kasarta nenina. Kongololi en sukulitab werik nebo Londiani Boys en kot neking'oten ng'atutik nebo Kipkelion Kong'asisa kokimit Bitoko kole kokomuch ministry nebo somanet konde tetutik chetoreti kipsomaninik ketach kochute secondary school en ng'wenyut noton nebo somanet nebo CBC. Kamiten en kibagenge ak kandoindet nebo kwonyik en county nebo Kericho Beatrice Kemeya ak MP nebo Kipkelion Kong'asis noton ko Joseph Cherorot.
The government of William Ruto is committed to ensuring that every child, every student in this country gets quality education. And he has given very clear instructions, His Excellency, that you must go around the country, you must ensure that textbooks are in school, it has been confirmed. That transition is smooth, it is happening. That capitation in Mefika Shule, it has been confirmed by Chilule here, that you receive your capitation for the first time in the history of this country. Before the schools opened, your money was already here from the government of the Republic. I want to keep my commitment and to assure you and to assure the nation that the state of education in Kenya is strong. In terms of budget, in terms of capitation, in terms of transition, in terms of everything, I want to assure you that the state of education, and more particularly competence-based education, is on track around the country. So sitaki kusema mambo mengi. Najua mimi nimepatia mimi changamoto. Jambo la kwanza, umeniambia mnataka resource center. Nataka kusema wacha niende nishikane na old boy, mjumbe wenu, nifanye juu chini tuwaletee a resource center.
A lot of teachers who are teaching in this school, kama wamekuwa employed na TSC, najua wangekuwa motivated more na tungepata tena kwa mambo ya mini-grade. Ama namna gani?
100,000 teachers in 3 years. I'm happy. Na watu wetu wengine wanasema ati rais hajafanya kazi poa. I want to ask them, where were you? Where were you when teachers were home? When trained teachers were lamenting and they were actually getting tired home? Where were you when schools didn't have capitation? When schools didn't have enough teachers? Where were you? We thank the
Keisto agel go choton geto kinige county nebo Bomet ole gay wange ganyisek mogo chebo kasuldaet noton nebo tetutit ne kanaptoi kamati kana empowerment kobun ko pasta noton nebo Chibalungu ak Bomet ko ngasizen county noton nebo Bomet ole niton go suldaen kibagenge noton nebo women empowerment link ak youth kobun emet noton nebo Canada ole tokinge niton konet kamati ka ugochi boroindo gogon kerutik chetertera genyorun sirinde nyon Mark Kipto.
Koiwonge betutab amut kenyisiek oeng'u chebo empowerment chebo kamatik koyob komoswekab Bomet ak Chebalungu ne naat ko Power of Equality ne koindochin Women's Empowerment Link komiten ak Equitas koyob emetab Canada.
Is today closing the Power of Equality project. We implemented it in partnership with Women's Empowerment Link, women's organization of Kenya based in Nairobi. The Power of Equality aimed at empowering human rights educators and defenders to promote and protect women's rights and gender equality. This project was a 2-year project and it was possible thanks to the funding of the Canadian government through Global Affairs Canada.
So today we are here to celebrate with the community and mark the end of a project that we have been implementing in Bomet East and Chepalungu. The project is Power of Equality, and this project is aimed at increasing women empowerment in Bomet and specifically to equip community human rights defenders and community educators with information, but also with skills to be able to lead change within their community. So today we sat to listen back to the community because this work was led by them And so they've been able to also collect data through community-led monitoring and evaluation.
En kasaraton kobor boiboyenywan kamatik chekonyorchigei kanetishetab women rights anan ko imandab kamatik cheterter koyob timinoton bo Equitas ak Women Empowerment Link.
Kingokakenyoru kanetishet en women empowerment ko kenyoru kora kimnotet ak echek ak kemuch kora kengalal ak kekoswech ak echek tuguk chekimwoe ak koistogei kora sasisiet nekikisosech. So ngibure nguni ko ki biik chetononjingei ketinye ak echek kimnotet kemwa kiy ako kitinye ak echek kengalal ko ki biik chetononjingei. So kingotomo kenyoru kanetishet ko ki mama chetononjingei ko kikisosech ak kemwoe kelele mwowe ine mosoket. Mwoe ne akot en taitab biik.
Kikiboisien yon kikurin kemwoe ne kainengung, ngot ko i Solomwet kemwoe kele Solomwet, ngot ko i Korat kemwoe kele Kipkoratiat, ngot ko nemakasta kemwoe kele Kimakasta. Yani kimakoite ot kekurin en kainengung. Lakini kingokakoit inde program mpaka nguni yu kimi amwoini Jehova kongoi amun kikeiku biik chetogunotin, kikure raini en koinoikyok, kikenai okot kele ano ele miten chito noton netindoo kewelindo. Ako kikekonech heshima kainet neo nia nekikurenech special people mekemwoe Solomwoni kikimwoe.
Kingokakinetech ko kikinetech kele nyolu kotindoi chito agetugul imandanyin koyai boisiet nenyolchin amu kingokakinetech ko kikiker kele anan kinetech kole kergei werik ak tibik. Manyolu komi alake kele inoni ko werit inoni ko chepto, nyolu kokergei. Ko kingokorowe any gaa ko kiayai boisiet apchechi werikyuk imbaret kokergeit ak tibik amu kikinetech kele nyolu kotindoi agetugul imandanyin.
Logoiwekab emet chebo Nenyon TV kong'eten county noton nebo Bomet kikurenon Mark Kipto.
Kongoi mising asirindenyon Mark Kipto. Taban nang logoiwek choton nabunu county nebo Bomet ketokchinigei county nebo Baringo ole miten en Rirer familia agenge kobun Timborwa county nebo Baringo. Niton ko kosipkei ak nekonyor logoiwek akobo werinywan Kelvin Kango nekibwotyin kokobet sobet en emet noton nebo Russia. Kiwa Kelvin emet nebo Russia en arawet nebo 9 kenyit nekosirtoi. En tokyin nebo kosoman akoyai boisiet koik asikarindet nebo emonoton ole mwoe familia nenyin kole kotab kosuldaen boisionoton ko en konekit koimuch kobet ng'alalet ak inendet. Ngenyorun CYNTHIA TERER.
Meng'ik chebo kokwetab Timboroa en county nebo Baringo ko en nguni kakomuch kotuiegei ak familia nebo Kevin Kango nera nebo kenyisiek 25 nekibwotyin kele kakomuch kobet sobondanyin en emet noton nebo Russia. Niton kosipkei ak nekimuch kwa Kevin emet nebo Russia asikobit kotoret emonoton koboryo ak boriotinik chebunu emet nebo Ukraine. Kimuch Kevin Kango kwa emet noton nebo Russia arawetab 9 kenyit nekosirto kobun koyomiset nebo kikochi inendet toretet nebo somanet and scholarship kobun serikali kobaten kikikochi arorutiet nebo koboisiechi emet nebo Russia en motwet noton nebo askarikab luget en kasarta nebo kenyit agenge ak arawek 6 kotomo kotoi somanenyin.
Late August ndiye akanipigia simu akaniambia, dadi, ile application yangu ya Russia nimepata email na email inaniambia application iko successful na kama bado niko interested. So akareply na akasema ako interested, akaambiwa in 2 weeks time ajitayarishe, watakuwa wamemaliza kuprosesia yeye visa na air ticket ndio aweze kusafiri.
Kin koita Kevin emet noton nebo Russia ko inendet ak alak en neranik chebunu emetab Kenya ko kimuch kotoi kikochi konetisiet nekim kot mising konyor ng'ulotyet ak ng'omnotet nebo koik askarindet noton nebo luget. En kasaraton nebo arawek chekitestai Kevin ak konetisiet en kambit noton nebo jeshi ko kimuch ine koityi familia nenyinet ak ng'ololutik choton chebo simoit ole kimuch familia nenyinet konyor koyomiset nemiten parakot mising kole wendi ine kotoreti en kanaptaet nebo sobenywan en kasarta nekakomuch konyor boisiet ko ofisayat noton nebo jeshi en emet nebo Russia.
Conversation yangu na Kevin alikuwa anapenda kuni-encourage sana. Hata kuna wakati mmoja aliniambia, mama, mimi natafakari maisha yenye mnapitia mkitolea, na mpaka mahali nimefika ni upendo wenu umenifikisha, kwa sababu ya mhesabu interest zenu, mambo yenu yote mmefocus kwetu.
Kin ko wang Kevin konetishet en kibagenge ang neranik alak lo chebunu emetab Kenya ko kikimuch ketokyi icheget koba koboryo ak ofisaek chebunu emetab Ukraine ole kikimuch kinde icheget tai en askarikab luget chebunu Russia anan frontline. En kasariton ko kitestai Kevin koyokyi kwandanyin sirutik chenwogen kobun oretab simoit kwarorchin inendet akobo itondo nebo boriet en kwenatok nebo emetab Russia ak Ukraine kotomo kobet kwandanyin ak familia nenyinet ng'ololutik alak tugul kobun Kevin. Kobaten mwae kwandanyin noton ko kirwogindet kobun Timboroa anan Senior Chief Jacob Njeya kole kimuch kotach ng'olyot nenwach kobun chorwet noton nebo Kevin nemwae kole moche ine toretet nekim kobun emetab Kenya kosipkei ak itondo nemakararan en boriet netesetai en emet noton nebo Russia ak Ukraine. Kobaten kora kimuch kobet familia ng'ololutik kora kobun simoit noton.
December bado sijampata kwa simu. Hadi December nikapata ujumbe kutoka kwa rafiki yake Murusi. Yeye alikuwa ameandika message kwa hiyo simu ya huyo jamaa, huyo jamaa akatutumia. Ilikuwa ni salamu, anasema mimi ni Kevin, niko mzima, naendelea vizuri, lakini mimi si mzuri sana na ningeomba mupeane details zangu niweze kutolewa huko.
En wikit nekosirto kokoimuch familia nebo Kevin Kango kotach en orogenet nemiten paragot missing logoyot nemwa kole kokomuch kobet sabondo werinywan en emet nebo Russia. Mwae kwandanyin Jacob Njeya kole mwae logoyondenoton kole kimuch ine kobet sabondanyin kosipkei ak nekimuch kolany paragot missing kabokyinet en boriet nemiten en kwen nebo Russia ak emet noton nebo Ukraine. En inguni ko familia nebo Kevin Kango kotokyin rirakwak serikalitab emoni en mwae kole nyolu kotoret icheget asikobit kenai kot kokobet man sabondanyin werinywan anan takomiten kosobe. Mwae kole angot kotakosobe Kevin Kango ketoret icheget kewe konyo emoni, kobaten kot kokobet sabondanyin ketoret en kamutunet nebo borto asikobit ketoi bonganutik chebo konoret.
Kanipigia simu akaniambia mimi ni fulani na mimi ni rafiki ya Kevin. Tulisoma na yeye shule hapa Polytechnic. Ndio nikakumbuka yeye juu alikuwa rafiki yake wa karibu na hata walikuwa anatembea na yeye nyumbani. So nikamkumbuka, so nikuongea kujuliana hali. Kaniambia hata mimi niko hospitali, nilipata majeraha ya miguu na habari yenye niko naye nimeana nikuambie sababu wale wenzake wanaogopa kukuambia. Kevin waligongwa December na Kevin aliaga.
Bilangu kwa serikali na ninaiamini sana ni kwamba watu
orogenet ak rirege chebune familia nebo Kevin Kango kokonopto koitoshek chebo familia en emetab Kenya che en nguni kobune koimutik chemiten paragot missing kosipkei ak logoiwek chemakororon kotinygei ak lagokwak chekiba emet noton nebo Russia asikobit kochutyi boriet en kwenoton nebo Russia ak Ukraine. En logoiwekab emet chebo Nenyon TV kong'eten kokwet nebo Timboroa en county nebo Baringo, kainenyun kekurenon CYNTHIA TERER.
Kongoi missing Cynthia TERER ingechokchingei county nebo Nandi lekakiyosiechen betutab rani kandoik chebo kipsomaninik chelelach chebo sukulitab muswoknotet noton nebo boror nebo Kaiboi nemi kot neking'oten ng'atutik nebo Masaba ole kamwa kandoichoton kakilewen kondochin Edwin Kipchirchir nekakilewen koek president nebo sukulit noton en chamait nebo Kaiboi Comrades Congress kole kakisuldaen lewenisiet noton en oret netogunot ak nebo imanda. Ngenyorun Elwin Cherop.
I, Edwin Kipchirchir, admission 18500.
I, Judith Awol, admission 19041.
That I will obey.
Oh Lord God, help me.
Ne boroinotok bo kandoinatenyi eng sukulinotok eng chopchinetab kei nebo koborchigei boroindab kandoinatetab emet eng kenyisiek chebwone.
Kokiai election eng sukulini nebo kalyet, mami kiy nekokidisruptan ak iwekyini kongoi institution. Again, nebo aeng ameche awekyi kongoi sukulinyo Amo angachek Gen Z sai kepanganjini keingian leadership nebo national en kenyit nebo 2027 kuane ande maket nebo member of parliament en olimbo Aldai.
En komastanyi kocher rubeiwotab president nebo sugulit notok Judith Awar kipsomaninik che TV koib kakwautiet nebo koborchigei barainwekab kandoinatet.
I'll urge so many girls to have that call of being a leader. It's not a very difficult thing. For example, in me, I have my mentors.
I will link up with the administration so that we can conduct an open forum so that we discuss this issue.
Kosubkei ak Deputy Dean of Students eng sugulit notok Rose Mulongo komwae ine kole komite barak kabeletabgei ole koimangei kipsomaninik cheite 37 koborchingei barainwek che terter.
We had 37 competitors. Thus are the ones that went into the elections. We had 2 coalitions, that is the Kaiboi Democratic Congress and Kaiboi Comrades Party. The Kaiboi Comrades Party is the one who took over with 18 votes more than the KDPP. The election was peaceful. We had the IECK, that is the Electoral Commission of Kaiboi, that was formed to oversee the election. As we are only supervisors, we don't involve ourselves in the election. We only supervise.
Kailas kanetindet neo nebo sugulit notok Abdit Chan kasuldaetab tetutiet notok bo lewenishetab kipsomaninik chotok eng mwaet kole wendi notok kotoreti eng lewenishet neo nenyone eng kenyitab 2027.
This peaceful elections and this process, the fact that it has gone on very competitively and it has resulted in an event like this is actually very important event for national elections. It will project out there in the community and we will be able to have peaceful elections thereafter.
Lewenetab kipsomaninik eng sugulishek ko oret agenge nebo chopchinetabgei nebo kandoinatet eng barnotik eng kenyishek chemite tai. Ng'etegei sugulitab muswoknatet nemite kot neking'ate ng'atutik nebo Mosop, logoiwekab emet chebo Nenyon TV, kainenyu ko Elwin Cherop.
Ngetokigei kaunti nebo Narok kole sugulishek cheterteren kot neking'oten ng'atutik nebo Kilgoris kokonyorchigei kilasishek chelelach chekineten somanet noton nebo computer kobun ofisit noton nebo NGCDF ak kibagengeit noton nebo serikali nebo Good People. Kosubkei ak MP nebo Kilgoris noton ko Julius Nkole komwae kole kong'ololi en sugulit noton nebo Shatuka komwae kole magat en sugulit age tugul koker kole kaimuch konyor kilasit noton nekineten somanet nebo computer asikotestai kou sugulishek alak chebo emoni. Ingenyor Alex Timoy ole mutet.
Somanet ko kitab kamanut mising en sobetab lakwet age tugul en emoni noton amune sikotesetai membayatab koning'ote ng'atutik nebo Kilgoris noton ko Julius Ngole koyote inendet klasisiek chebo computers chebo kasari akot kou noton ko kanyorchigei kelchin sugulitab Shartuka Comprehensive School computers cheite 40 ole kaimuch konamgei eun ofisitab NGCDF koboto choronok chenaatin ko Good People.
A lot of 40 computers. Na hizi computers ambazo ziko hapa sio computers ya mchezo, ni computers ambao watoto watatumia kusoma. Mnajua kwamba kila mara mtoto akimaliza form 4 mzazi analipa pesa ili mtoto aende kusoma computer. Lakini sasa computer studies is part of the studies of the child. So akitoka hapa ameshajua vile ya kutumia computer na ameshajua vile packages ziko na amejua vile ya kupata kitu chochote anachotaka kimasomo kutoka computer. So sisi tu katika constituency tumeamua ya kwamba madarasa yale mabaya tulipata hapa tunajenga ikuwe mzuri. Lakini pia mambo ambayo yanaendelea ndani ya hiyo madarasa iwe ni quality. Kwa sababu hakuna kitu ambacho tunaweza kupatia watoto wetu isipokuwa elimu.
Mmetuletea kompyuta, digitali tunahama, analogi bye bye.
3/4 of the school are 100% ICT literate. We always have lessons, ICT lessons, which we are teaching both what is in the content in the syllabus, the CBC syllabus, together with the packages. The packages are the computer skills which are needed outside school. So we are doing both the school, the CBC, what the CBC wants the learners to have, and also the CBC, the packages, the computer packages, which when a learner is outside, that learner can print, that learner can do typing. So we are somewhere.
The things that we have been doing after school, mtoto anakuambia nipeleke kwa computer. I think now it is going to be out. And thank you very much, and I'm happy that you have an ICT teacher.
Akot kou noton ko katestai Sunguli komwa inendet kole masukulit noton inegei nekanyorchigei kelchin computers chebo kasari, kole kamwa inendet kole miten sukulisiek alak chemite wodisiek cheterterchin chekonyor akichek computers choton mising ko chebo musoknotetab kasari.
Na hii computers tumeweka katika shule hii ya Shatuka, tumeweka katika shule ya Nengeshui, tunaweka kwa shule ya Poroko, na tumeweka kwa shule ya Osubuko, na tunaendelea kuweka kwa mashule mengine, yani katika hii area ya Moitani. Lakini kule Wazingishu tumeweka katika shule ya Olontare na shule ya Nosaen, Ndonyo Ngobit, Olalui, na mashule ambayo yamekuwa na kompyuta sasa.
Amini usiamini. Transmara na Julius Sunguli. Harambee! Yayo.
Akot kou noton ko kaimong'e kandoik chebo sukulit noton kondochin BOM chair noton ko Meshak Ole Ketere, komwa icheket kole klasisiek choton kobendi kotoreti lagokab sukulisiek choton sikosikchigei kelchin kou lagok chemiten sukulisiek alak en emoni.
So tumepata ICT lab, tunashukuru, we are grateful. Tunajua watoto wetu hapa watasoma, watanufaika juu ya masomo ya kompyuta. Juu tunajua sasa hivi mahali tumefikia ni teknolojia. Watoto wanastahili wapate masomo aswa hii ya teknolojia ili iweze kuwasaidia katika maisha ya sasa. So tunashukuru sana kama community hii, tunasema ni asante.
Tunafurahi sana. Wasichana wana shukrani nyingi kwa sababu sasa shule yetu inapitika. Ukikuja na gari unaingia mpaka ndani ya shule.
Kong'eten Transmara, logoiwek chebo Nenyon TV, kikurenan Alex Timoi Ole Muntet.
Kongoi mising asirindenyon Alex Timoy Ole Muntet kobun county nebo Narok. En logoiwek alak kokakosom president nebo emoni Dr. William Ruto kondoik chebo dini koker kole kaimuch koib kakwautiet nebo kotoret serikalit nebo emoni en boriet nekitokyin mung'aret nebo maiwek che maiyonotin ak kerichek alak tugul chebo bokitet. Chuton ko ng'alalutikab president William Ruto kasarta noton nekaimuch kotai kondoik chebo kaniset nebo Methodist en tuyet nebo kibagenge nekaimuch kotuiyo en kotab bororiot nemi nganaset nebo Nairobi. Komwa president Ruto kole maimuch serikali inegen kosuldaen niton kole inemwa kole nyolunot kotoretkei ak kandoik chebo dini.
We have a serious challenge of drug abuse, alcohol abuse. It is destroying our children. It is destroying the next generation of Kenyans. It cannot be done by the state alone. We can use the law, we can use all the other interventions, but there is a moral issue that the church must address. You know, please, that is my ask of the Methodist Church, the mentorship of our children, the mentorship of our young people, the moral character of the young people of Kenya. Parents, the church, we must step up because there is a responsibility there that is required of all of us. Yeah, naomba hapo. Unemployment was a very big challenge. It still continues to be a very big challenge. And that is why we have designed, for the first time in the history of Kenya, we have a plan on how to deal with unemployment. With 4 different programs. Program number 1, watu walikuwa wananiuliza, hii mambo ya housing ni mambo ya nini? Nani alikuambia tunahitaji nyumba? Sisi tuko na manyumba zetu. Housing was not just about houses. It was more about jobs than houses. Today, as I speak to you, 500,000 young people in Kenya work in our housing program. 500,000 citizens who are not working, today they are working as architects, engineers, carpenters, masons, plumbers, and everybody in between. We've hired close to 10,000 professionals.
En kasratan gogimit President William Ruto golegi much ko bem oni ka puti ka tlet ne we asigo we uchumi nebo emoni ene moygole en kasratan gi much kanam kaindo na teta gogimit en ngwan uchumi agichanga ibunet nebo denise ko ben emotinwe chebasa.
Wakati nimefika hapa, kazi yangu ya kwanza ni kuambiwa ya kwamba tuko na deni ya shilingi bilioni $2 za Marekani. One of the largest Eurobond debt. Na tulikuwa tunaelekea mahali pa kushindwa kulipa deni. Kati ya nchi 5 kwa Afrika, and I'm telling you this as a Christian, kati ya nchi 5 ambazo zilikuwa na deni kubwa, Kenya was among 5 nations ambayo ilikuwa tu inangojewa siku ya kushindwa kulipa deni. Of those 5 countries, 4 countries defaulted. Kenya did not. Unanielewa? Kenya did not. It is an answered prayer. Tulifanya ile tulifanya. We had to make very difficult decisions. We had to cut down on our budget. We had to stop subsidies. We had to stop fuel subsidies so that we can consolidate our economy. And as a responsible leader, I had to make those difficult decisions to save our country from default. And because of those decisions, I can stand here today before you as Christians and as citizens of Kenya, that today our economy is different from what it was 3 years ago. Inflation has come down from 9.6 to 4.5%.
Keista ge lego ye chatan go gimit rebe yata president ne moni professor KIPCHIRCHIR kindiki kolotista serikali tinaba emoni ko sudan kaya misosiga chege much ko yamis pick up emoni ga satane gi same kaindo na tetin ke nitina bal fusyoga yang active tem ogenga ngolali kindiki ene gortane baga nap titan empowerment in county ne banyeri ko yamis kindiki gole ene ngoni ko miten ko mie uchumi ne ba emoni ole ga boy sen kasran sen gon ga teunet ko ti ala gen kondo ke bolla teta chuma gole ko testai go toy campaigns choto chapa ngoni Mogola magate ni chego gerole much ko torchege gasilda na voice tuni ga bandaptaya chenyoru nengeljin big up imoni.
Ile mambo ambayo imetuleta hapa sio mambo ya uchaguzi, sio mambo ya siasa, na sio ati tunaogopa uchaguzi, sio ati tunaogopa siasa. Sisi ambao unaona sisi ndio mafundi wa siasa. Lakini tunaelewa majira. Mwanasiasa ambaye ni amekomaa anaelewa timing. Anajua siku ya kazi na siku ya kampeni. Anajua siku ya mwananchi na siku ya kiongozi. Si namna hiyo? Kura inapigiwa wananchi ama inapigiwa viongozi? Si ni sisi tunapigiwa kura? Si siku yetu itafika huko mbele 2027? Hiyo siku haijafika. Sasa this is not the time for politics, for campaign. It is premature. Hata ukijaribu kufanya kampeni sahi utaumia my friend. Utachoka. Utachoka kabla ya wakati. Relax. Tushughulikie barabara, tushughulikie maji, tushughulikie miarero, tushughulikie masoko. Siku ya kampeni kifika, kila mtu apande jukwaa, ajieleze ile kazi amefanya. Kazi yako ndio itakuokoa kiongozi, hautaokolewa na kitu ingine. Kama hujafanya kazi utakanyanga nje. Kama umefanya kazi, wananchi hata kama amekuwa ameambiwa nini, kazi yako ikionekana kama kiongozi, wewe utaendelea. You must be the foolish person of this world to believe that you can shortchange the people you lead and get away with it. So we mean business. Watch this space. Tutavuruta hii maendeleo kama risasi. Itaenda mbio. Sasa uchumi umeanza kudhibitika. We will build roads. We will build our hospitals. We will provide electricity. Mahali haijafika. Tutajenga.
Chitap Kalenjin kawangune tap kene balogo ye chawatan tan ngalalet natane barbe yota president ni emoni kogagi tu chilo yo gabi meeting ko inda chiko gite tunen saine bongo missing chaga tu lenga girgo lagai ton logo ye chena retene negana kai Nenyon ko Daisy langat da style gite sietene Nenyon TV amona kimiga.